Yeah, the suspect's heading through the village now. He's doing 23.4 miles per hour.
Well, hello again. I'm back. And you may remember before I didn't have the best of luck with drones. Of course, this was my trusty Cheerson CX20 DJI knockoff drone that lasted me for about 5 years. And it's a little bit like Trigger's brush, really. It's had like 5 new motors, 6 new pieces of plastic on it, 3 new motherboards. It's really not the same drone as the one that I first bought. I didn't have much luck with it before. It kept going wrong, and my drone fun ended one day when this thing suffered a rather ungraceful fall from grace over a forest and landed 30 foot up. The engines just sort of shut down and it just dropped like a stone. It still comes complete with the bloodstains and tree moss on it from when I had to go up a tree and rescue it, and that was the day I decided I was never going to buy another drone again. Well, look what happened. I went out and bought another drone. This is my DJI Mavic Air 2, the latest and greatest in the line of DJI Mavic Airs from DJI. And I've decided I'm going to have a little play with it and use this to see what sort of drone footage we can get. And just look at it. I mean, you compare the size of this to the Cheerson CX20. I mean, really, like, there's no comparison in it. This thing, you needed to have an external gimbal, an external GoPro. You didn't have telemetry or anything down to your device with it. You had to have an extra radio transmitter. I mean, to be honest, I probably spent more on this drone in the time I had it than this thing has cost, and that is saying something. This comes complete with a camera built in at the front. Ooh, look at that, it's got a camera and a gimbal as well. And it just folds up so neatly. Just look at this, look, it just sort of, I love doing this. It makes me feel like a proper tech reviewer. It just all pops out, just like that, and there we go. We've got a drone, we've got a camera, we've got a SD card built in, we've got sensors all around it so it doesn't crash into things like trees anymore, hopefully. And it sends everything down to your mobile device while you're filming. I mean, people have been flying these for years and I'm only just getting on the bandwagon. I'm really looking forward to taking this out for a flight. I mean, the weather's looking pretty decent today, so let's take it outside and have a first flight with the DJI Mavic Air 2.
Okay, so I've done an automatic takeoff on the Mavic Air 2. You just hit a button and it takes off to a certain altitude, and then you can just lift off and fly away with it to your heart's content. Just look how stable this thing is as you're flying it here. Just incredible. We're doing, look at the speed we got there, 24 miles an hour. Absolutely amazing as we fly across these fields here. I haven't changed any of the settings on the drone, so it's got kind of the default geofence and altitude restrictions on it, which I think are quite tame, but I don't really want to push it by playing with those too much and expanding them. So let's just take it for a bit of a ride out and see how far we can get with the default settings. 200 foot up, let's climb up a little bit over here. So we head out over the countryside. Oh, some horses down there. Hello, horses. And down to the main road. That's pretty cool. I mean, just look how stable it is. I mean, it's stopped now. We've hit the 1,500 feet. I think that's sort of the limit. Oh, there we go. If you look at the map, look, there's like a little geofence there. That's as far as we can go on the default settings. Well, let's head back up over the horses then. Hello, Bobbos. I just can't get over how good this is, literally feeding this live feedback to my phone. And so smooth, so incredibly smooth, it's just unreal. I'll take it up here, up towards the trails again, have a good look around at the sunset. Oh, beautiful sunset over there. Now I'm just recording this as a movie at the moment. I'm not taking photos or anything, but I want to at some point play with the camera settings and take some nice pictures with the Mavic Air as well, because I think it does take some quite nice photos with that camera built in. The fact that I can just record my screen on the phone means that I don't have to worry too much about getting a video feed anyway, and I can just take photos. Let's go back here, have a look at this lake. Here's the lake. How can we do this? See if we can get a nice cinematic shot of the lake. I'm doing this all by hand, by the way. I think there's some quick shots and things you can do with it from what I've seen online that mean you can do all this and automatically, but oh, look at that. A very cinematic view of a lake. Very nice. Let's head down to that chimney over there. Start of my old videos, of course, with the Cheerson quadcopter. That field, in fact, interesting fact, that all those little houses that you see, like those little Lego houses on that field, that used to be the field I flew the drone from before. Literally, they have built an entire housing estate on that field in the time it's taken for me to get another drone. Yes, all those houses there that you can see, there was just a big field there, and that was my landing and takeoff spot before for the old Cheerson quadcopter. Quite sad that they put all those houses there now, actually, because it was a nice little field to fly on. Let's go down to the roundabout. And these trees down here, by the way. Oh, hello.
Maximum
GPS signal.
flight altitude. ADI mode.
Those trees down there, by the way, they're the ones where I actually crashed it before and ended up climbing up into them. For some reason, they just stopped.
Altitude. ADI mode.
GPS signal
ADI
weak.
mode.
That's very strange.
ADI mode.
Switch to attitude mode. Unable to hover. Okay. Let's start coming back a little bit. I mean, it's got quite a few satellites, 20 something satellites in view, so I'm not quite sure what that means. A little bit strange. And the signal's quite weak as well here. I mean, we're only sort of 800 feet away, and oh, there we go, it's okay now. I'm imagining potentially that could be down to Wi-Fi interference, maybe, I don't know. Let's head down here a bit over the village. Just incredible how stable this is, and I don't feel nervous at all flying this. I mean, I'm still 1,300 feet away, and it's just got such a good signal.
Maximum flight
max
altitude reached.
Altitude limit 400 foot nearly. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to go higher than 400 foot because in the UK we can only fly up to 500 foot, and I want to make sure that they've got a bit of a buffer zone there as well. There we go.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
I wouldn't want to take it any higher really than that, especially being a private pilot as well. I know that you can fly down to 500 feet. I wouldn't fancy having a run-in with one of these things flying at 500 feet above the ground. So there we go. Look down there at the lake. Oh, there's some birds on the lake down there as well. Okay, let's start heading back this way. Follow the river. Just, it feels incredibly smooth flying this thing. It compared to the Cheerson thing where you're forever battling with it, and the footage that you got with it was just insane, just bouncing all over the place. This is just incredible. It's like you're flying on rails or something. It's really nice. And of course with that one as well, I couldn't really see the footage that I was getting back from it until I actually got the drone back, and now I can actually see it live on the screen in front of me. Just unbelievable. Oh, there's a car down there coming up the lanes. Let's have a look. Let's stop a minute, put it in hover mode again. I mean, it's like it's on a tripod. You'd think that was a photo if you didn't realise, and if you didn't see the car moving anyway. So we follow that car and see where it's going to go. Haha, it's going to be a test, see if we can keep up with a moving car with the drone. Where's he going to go? There we go. And off he goes. I mean, we're doing 20 miles an hour at the moment. And this is normal mode. I think sports mode goes a bit quicker. I've seen videos of people getting 40 mile an hour on them. There he goes, look. This is like police camera action on one of those sorts of programs, isn't it? Yeah, the suspect's heading through the village now. He's doing 23.4 miles per hour. Coming up to the roundabout. This is pretty cool. I feel like a police officer. This is wicked. Hey, the fun we have. He's heading up. He's gone straight on at the roundabout. He's heading straight up now towards the crossroads at the top of the road. There's a car coming the other way. Is he going to hit him? Is he going to hit him? Is he going to hit him? Oh, he's missed him. There we go. Look at that. We're coming up to the end. Oh no, we're coming to the end of the geofence now. Oh no! Don't run away, car! Don't run away!
Reached.
Which way is he going to go? He's turning left there, isn't he? That's annoying. That's so cool. The fact we could keep up with a car all the way through is just incredible. Wow. I like this drone a lot. Right, let's head back. Head back this way again. I mean, I've been airborne now for sort of, let's have a look, about 7 or 8 minutes, and I'm still only at 75% battery. This thing will go for over half an hour on one battery. It's just incredible. We've got 20 minutes left of battery, and I'm kind of done already. The old drone, you were lucky if you got 10 or 12 minutes from it, from one battery charge. This one, I mean, we're 10 minutes in already, and I can still do another 20. Let's head back over this way. Let's go back up to the lake again. Oh, there's people on the lake, and people on the footpath at the side of the lake. Dog walkers. Let's go and have a look at some doggers dogging on the footpath. That sounds really wrong, doesn't it? Just walking the dog, guys. That's all they do there. There's a few people. Look. Oh, they got doggos. There's a doggy running around. Look. Hello, doggo. He's excited, isn't he, that little doggy? Oh, what's that thing coming down the path? Like a little car or something. What's that? He's going quick though, isn't he? Some sort of mobility scooter or something. Anyway, what a beautiful evening to be flying across the fields with the Mavic Air 2. I'm going to go down and see these horses again. Hello horses, we're 400 feet
Maximum
up.
flight
Max altitude
reached.
I'm just playing around now because I can, and because I've got another 15 minutes of flight time left. I've got plenty of time to just fly around and just look down on people from my elevated position of stature up here at 400 feet. I think I'm going to go back in a minute actually. Let's hit return to home. One last quick look over the village before I do. Okay, return to home. We're going to return to home, press and hold it, and there we go. It's all GPS signal weekend. Oh no, I hope this is going to work. Okay, it's heading home. It's coming back. It's coming back!
Well, there we go, back on the ground with this incredible piece of kit. I mean, what an absolutely incredible piece of gear this thing is. It just staggers me that flight, I could have gone for about half an hour on that one flight, on one battery, then just return home and replace it with the other one I've got, and do another half an hour. And just the ease of which it is to fly this drone. I need to figure out what's going on with that GPS signal going, and also I need to figure out why I'm losing my signal at like 800 feet. I've seen videos of people taking these like 10,000 feet away from them and still maintaining a good radio control signal. So why am I only getting sort of 1,500 feet, and even within that I'm getting radio control issues? I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments what you think to that. It could be something as simple as just Wi-Fi settings or something. Maybe over houses there's a lot more Wi-Fi and stuff. I'm not sure, I've not looked into it enough. But the Mavic Air 2, my new toy, and I will be doing lots more videos with this, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the little notifications so you don't miss any more videos with this as I take this for flights all over the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.